Hi, my name is Matt Denicourt, and I'm an applications engineer here at Hanna Instruments. Today I'm going to show you how to set up, calibrate, and operate the HI9142 portable waterproof dissolved oxygen meter. Now, measuring dissolved oxygen, or DO, is important in a variety of applications, including wastewater treatment, beverage analysis, aquaculture, and ecological studies. The first thing you should do when you receive your meter kit is to inspect it and ensure that everything is present and accounted for. Let's open it up and take a look. With the meter kit, you should have received a meter, probe, electrolyte solution, 2 spare membranes with O-rings, a protective cap, 1 mini screwdriver, 3 batteries for the meter, a calibration certificate, an instruction manual, and of course, its rugged carrying case. If you're missing items from the kit or need anything else, you'll want to contact our customer service department. If not, then it's time to set everything up. Step 1. Connect the probe to the meter. Be sure to align the pins with the socket and tighten the threaded ring. Step 2. Remove the red and black plastic cap from the probe. That's just for shipping. Step 3. Prep the sensor by soaking the bottom inch of the probe in electrolyte solution for 5 minutes. Step 4. Inspect the membrane cap. Make sure the membrane isn't damaged and that the rubber O-ring is seated properly inside. Step 5. Prime the cap with electrolyte solution. Shake gently, discard, and refill with clean solution. Step 6. Gently tap the side of the cap to remove any trapped air bubbles. Don't tap the membrane itself, that could damage it. Step 7. Now, with the sensor facing downward, slowly screw on the membrane cap upward and counterclockwise. Some electrolyte will overflow, but that's okay. Step 8. Finally, put the protective plastic cover on the probe. You'll want to use this during polarization and while the probe is not in use. It keeps it safe and in good condition. Once you've inspected and set up the HI9142, go ahead and turn on the meter. The LCD display will show all of its segments and then indicate the battery life. The conned probe message will then appear. This means the probe is polarizing. It takes a few minutes, but polarization is essential for stable and accurate readings. Once the message disappears, the probe is polarized, and the meter is ready for internal setup and calibration. Take note, while the conned probe message may disappear after only a couple of minutes, we actually recommend that you wait about 15 minutes for the probe to achieve polarization. This ensures that you have a properly polarized probe. Failure to do this will result in incorrect readings. Alright now, let's calibrate. This won't take long at all. There are really only 3 steps. Preparing your standard, performing a 0% calibration, and performing a 100% water-saturated air calibration. The HI9142 only requires a 1-point calibration. These first 2 steps are optional, but will be useful if you plan on measuring in a low DO range. To perform a 0% calibration, you'll need to have handy the HI9040 Hanna Instruments Zero Oxygen Solution Kit. This won't be in your meter kit, so you'll want to purchase some along with the meter. The kit contains 2 components, HI7040-1 and HI7040-2. Preparation is simple. Just open both components, pour out a tiny amount of component 2 to make some room, pour the contents of component 1 into component 2, cap component 2 and invert 10 times to dissolve. Be sure to indicate the date of mixing. Now you can proceed to step 2. Make sure the meter is on and the probe is properly polarized. Remove the protective cap. Submerge the probe in the zero oxygen solution and stir gently for a couple of minutes. Since this is typically a field meter and we're not in the field, we'll be using a magnetic stir plate to stir our sample. Stirring your solution when calibrating and measuring is important to ensure accurate readings. Make sure the temperature sensor is submerged as well. This is critical. After stirring a couple of minutes, press and hold down the cal button and press the 0 button. The percent tag will blink until stabilization. When the Press Cal message appears, press Cal to confirm and exit the 0% calibration. Remove the probe from the zero oxygen solution and rinse it with DI water to remove any residual standard. Keep the probe facing downwards as normal. Tap it a little to remove any DI. Keeping the probe in air but holding it over water, press the Cal button. Adjust the slope trimmer on the bottom of the meter to 100%. Press Cal to confirm the 100% calibration. And now you're done. Be sure to put your protective cap back on if it'll be a while until you take a measurement. Before we go, I'll show you how easy it is to take a measurement. Just make sure that your meter is calibrated and that your probe is properly polarized. Remove the protective cap and immerse the probe in your sample. Remember to submerge the temperature sensor too. Again, you want this sample to be moving, so stirring or using a stir plate is necessary. The DO and temperature values are displayed on the LCD. Once you get a value, you'll need to refer to the altitude and salinity tables in the back of your instruction manual to make any necessary corrections. And that's how you measure dissolved oxygen using the HI9142 portable waterproof dissolved oxygen meter. I hope this video has been helpful.